Hi, what you're about to see is a video that was never completed. Unfortunately, I lost my hard drive that happened to have all the GT Legends footage, so I'm not going to be able to complete this video. But since it's 60% of the way done, I might as well show it to you. Just be warned, there is no audio balancing. Things are a little bit loud or a little bit quiet. I apologize. Just don't watch this with headphones on, is my advice. So, anyway, thank you. Have a good one. Hi, my name is Revz. This is GT Legends, a game by Slightly Mad Studios that I stole when I was a child.
FBI, open up!
Literally, I got the game at a book fair after the person checking us out accidentally placed it in the wrong bag.
I'm going to jail!
Still, I credit this game for being the introduction to historic motorsports that I needed to really find one of my biggest passions in life. And for the past few weeks in 2024, I've been replaying it, going back and enjoying a lot of the things that I didn't actually appreciate when I was younger, either because I didn't know or because the genre has sort of deteriorated somewhat since this game has come out, which is strange. So why don't you join me for the next few minutes as we take a retrospective look at GT Legends.
I'm dropping the hammer!
No, you're not!
God damn it! Son of a bitch!
One of the very first things you notice when booting up GT Legends for the first time is the AI. The AI is very confident, almost surprisingly so considering its age. Not only will the AI post competitive lap times, but they will interact with each other and the player in a very believable way. You'll see cars move to block, they'll challenge you side by side through complex sections of the track, and they'll actually get physical with you as you might expect from a touring car race. The AI and the game's design in general do a very good job at highlighting the differences between each car and the driving style you'll need to succeed with them. The game starts you out in a Lotus Cortina and a Mini Cooper, and you'll work your way up through the era and the class you're playing to some of the larger engine cars like the Ford Mustang or the Jaguar E-Type. Basically, the game forces you to learn how to drive all the different kinds of car in the game, better preparing you to race against them when the time comes. This neatly brings me to one of the most unique points of GT Legends. It's the only PC racing simulator with a full Gran Turismo-style career mode, where you buy and collect cars in order to race in certain events. Some special cars are locked behind championships as prize cars, and you'll have to win to obtain them. Tracks are also unlocked by competing in different eras within the games, called Cups. You start with 1960s touring cars, work your way into GT machinery from the 60s and the 70s, before ending with a series of special endurance events, much like Gran Turismo 3 on the PS2. Going back to the reviews from 2005, many people didn't like this, which is why, nearly 20 years later, we haven't seen anyone else attempt something like this again. However, there was, and still is, an easy cheat code a user can install to unlock everything from the get-go to bypass this system. So, well-made AI and a unique career mode. Interesting, but how does the game drive? In this department, GT Legends shows its age just a little bit. After all, it's effectively a spin-off between GTR1 and GTR2. Things like wet weather driving hadn't yet made an appearance, but a full dynamic day and night cycle is included in the game, which can make driving a challenge. Force feedback is one of the biggest differences between GT Legends and a more modern sim like Automobilista 2. There's a lot less detail coming through the steering wheel. It feels most of the time like you're driving a car with a heavily assisted power steering system. It's not bad, it's just dated and it requires some getting used to. As does the issue with the steering lock. The game is set up for steering wheels that cannot turn more than 360 degrees, which was common in 2005. Because of this, all the cars have very fast steering racks to make up for the lack of available wheel rotation. With pretty much any modern wheel setup, like my Moza R5, you will have to change the steering ratios in the setup screen each and every time you load into the track. Otherwise, you'll find that the cars behave very oddly. Apart from these minor inconveniences, GT Legends drives as good as any other mid-2000s racing sim. It's nothing special, but combined with its other unique features, it really doesn't need to be. What is special is the track selection. Big fan of using video games as a method of preserving racetracks through history. And although these courses were modern, right, to the standards of the 2004 FIA Vintage Series the game depicts, many have gone through massive reconfigurations like Spa, while others have disappeared entirely from gaming since. You can say the same thing for the cars of the game too, because there's a whole bunch in here you won't find anywhere else. The Mercedes SLR 300, the Turismo Pantera, and the Ferrari 275 GTB. These are all cars that, apart from mods, you won't see them officially licensed in any other game.
I got places to be and things to do, but this slowpoke in front, he's got no clue. I'm burning up inside, frustration taking over. Why the fuck does he parade like a slow-ass lazy rover? Leave footloose, got me in a stride behind this fuck. I'm stuck, nowhere to hide, but I won't let it break me. I'll rise above.